What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Champions League quarterfinals that obviously just went by. Obviously, again, I'm going to repeat it. It's the first leg of the quarterfinals. The second leg, I think it's actually going to be next week. So again, these games are going to be coming quick and fast, guys. And obviously, it's coming towards the end of the season, and so no more international breaks, no more breaks in general. Just full on spectacle of the beautiful game that we love, which is football. And yeah, guys, we're just gonna get straight into it. Let's start off with the first game, Arsenal against Real Madrid. I predicted a 3-0 win for Real Madrid, but it looks like I got the reverse of the result that I predicted, which is wrong, obviously. I got the scoring right, but not the result right. Listen, I want to say one thing right now. I have to give massive props to Arsenal. They deserve it. No one gave them a single-handed chance in this game. Heritage, Real Madrid have got judge, black magic, whatever you want to call it. They got battered, and it could have been 6-0, it could have been 5-0. Even Jude Bellingham came out after the game saying that we were lucky not to concede more goals, which I agree with. Arsenal deserve it, especially with Gabriel out, Timber looking a bit wary. Saka, is he fully fit yet from the injury that he had against Crystal Palace, which was out for 3 months? There was a bit of question marks here and then. But Arteta, I've got to give massive credit to him. He got his team right. Kivia, massive shout out to him. Came into a game that was a lot of Arsenal fans were questioning him. Marked Mbappe, Rodrigo and Vinicius are the game. Credit to Saliba, credit to Timber, credit to Martin Lewis Skelly. What is it to say? Let me just start off with Declan Rice. Probably 2 of the best free kicks I have probably seen in a long time. I can't remember. If I said it, I was a good question I asked. And have I ever seen 2 good free kicks as that? And 23 years, or say, not 23 years, I say 18 years I've been watching football. I have not probably seen better free kicks probably in my life. And genuinely, what the actual shit. Me and my dad were laughing. And I'm like, can you imagine he does it again? And he actually did it again. It's not like he fluked it for the first time. He actually got it the second time. Wicked strikes. I've got nothing else to say. Could the wall been a bit better? Could Courtois been a better? I don't know. Obviously, it's questionable from the wall with Bellingham and all that stuff. But listen, Declan Rice, the headlines, and he's going to be telling his kids and all this other stuff. This is a massive result for Arsenal, and I did some research, and I remember I was saying it. I don't know what it is. The Champions League of some weird thing, but it's Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Like Real Madrid are flicking weird, and obviously I'll get into the first half. Obviously Mbappe had a good chance. I think he scores it probably in a different game. Bellingham played a really good ball. I thought Bellingham was actually decent in the first half. He was opening the game up so much. Arsenal had obviously Saliba flicking, obviously by accident, flicking, literally defended for Real Madrid. The ball was going to the net, it looks like. I can't remember who headed the ball. I think it was Thomas Pye or Timber. I can't remember either of them two. And it looks like it was going in. Obviously, the Declan Rice had the header, which Courtois should have saved it straight down his throat. But in the second half, it was just all Arsenal. Real Madrid looked weird. They were doubling up on Saka, when obviously Saka was magnificent, I thought. Well, not magnificent. Okay, I won't say magnificent. I thought he was actually decent. Ancelotti was putting Bellingham in the left mid. You can clearly tell they were tripling up on him. Alaba, again, coming back from injury, was he the right call to bring in? Valverde wasn't much influence. Modric wasn't much influence. You can look at the players I'm naming off. Like, these are not shit players. These are decent players. Real Madrid's form, obviously, going into this game wasn't great. But you look at the previous years when they won the Champions League, doesn't mean shit. But this is the biggest game for me in the Champions League so far in this year, in this competition this year. This has been hands down the biggest game. I know people said the PSG Liverpool game. We lost on penalties, which is anyone can lose on penalties. But my days, Arsenal slapped Real Madrid, and no one even Arsenal fans didn't expect this. And you know what? I'll apologize. Listen, Arsenal fans, you deserve it. I'm not even joking. And by the way, if Arsenal Go somehow. I've said it to my brother and sister. I just do not believe Arsenal are fully through yet, because I know guys will be like, oh my god, blah blah blah. Guys, it's Real Madrid. I don't know what it is. Real Madrid are sickos when it comes to shit like this. Um, I think most likely. I don't know what it is. I'm not predicting anything. I'll do the predicting when that video comes out. I won't say anything, but I've just got a feeling that Real Madrid they're flicking weird, man. That's all I say. Obviously, Camavinga got sent off. It was a really stupid sending off from him. The third goal, I just forgot to mention that, because just to mention that one. But I know, listen, I criticize this player. I think he's still a donkey. I don't rate him. I'll be honest with you. But what a finish from him. First time. That's what something Mbappe and Vinicius or Rodrigo should have done. Fair credit to him. He's a midfielder playing on the false line or striker, and he's doing his job. Nothing much there. All the credit is going to go to Declan Rice, but I thought Arsenal's defense against Saliba, the signing that they want, Real Madrid, David Raya, didn't do much, but again kept a clean sheet. Timber, fantastic. You know my opinion on Timber. I rate him highly. Milo Skelly, you know my opinion on this kid, especially with the media, how they're treating him. Obviously, people say he doesn't help himself, but I still back him, because at the end of the day, he's a young lad. Fair credit to him. Kivior, massive credit to him. My man literally boxed off Mbappe and Vinicius and Rodrigo. So credit to him. And Thomas Partey, fantastic. Moreno, fantastic. Trossard, you can literally say not a lot of players, but what a great result for Arsenal. Fair credit to him. And Real Madrid have never beaten him. So who knows the second leg? We'll wait to see and find out. And that's going to be a tasty game now. So I can't wait for that one. Bayern Munich against Inter Milan. Not much again. I was watching the game here and then. Again, I said it. I predicted a 1-0 win for Inter Milan. The scoreline was going right thanks to flicking Thomas Muller, who came on. Listen, ball of Thomas Muller. I've just got to say, just got to give this guy his flowers. Really underrated, underappreciated. The golden boy in the 2010 South Africa World Cup. People forget how good Thomas Muller was. The most assists, I think, in football history, in top 5, and all these other things, and the trophies that he's won, and the individual accolades that he's won. Brilliant player, Thomas Muller. And this is sad in the day, because that era's coming to an end when it comes to those type of players. But Thomas Muller, fantastic player, fantastic servant of the club, proper Bayern legend, one-man club player. He's going to be on the record tables with Beckenbauer, Gerd Muller, Philipp Lahm, Schweinsteiger, all these great legends that Bayern have produced. And fair credit to him. But let's just talk about, because I just started to give, obviously, because it is Thomas Muller, could be potentially his last season in the Champions League. So, yeah, going to lose another legend like Kevin De Bruyne. But yeah, let's get back to the actual game. Olise baller, man. You know my opinion on this guy. Harry Kane, again, big moment, balled it again. Is he going to win a trophy? All these other things. And potentially, again, I think Kane is a bottle job player, I'll be honest with you. But it is what it is, world-class striker. But again, not big in these type of moments, and he does need to come clutch in these moments. But yeah, nothing much to say again, and fair credit to Inter Milan. Fantastic finish from the counter-attack. I can't remember who played the ball. I think it was DeMarco. Played into Thuram, and then Thuram laid it back off to Lautaro Martinez, and fantastic finish from him. Brilliant finish. Was outside the foot finish. I know there's an Inter Milan fan guy. I know he doesn't rate him, called him a bozo and all this stuff. But listen, came in the big time. He's got the captain armband and on all these other things. So Inter Milan, hard team to break down. Fair credit to him. I'm not taking much to say. And when they go to the San Siro, we'll wait to see what Bayern are going to do, especially Company. Bit of pressure under him with his job as a manager over there. So the second day of the quarterfinals, let's just go off with Paris Saint-Germain against Aston Villa. I'll be honest with you, this game, listen, I'm going to say this right now. I predicted 3-1 win for Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, there was a bit of scare with PSG. Morgan Rogers, brilliant play from him, came in. Might call it a tapping, but then the day, without Ollie Watkins playing and without Asensio playing, fair credit to him. He got into the right position. A brilliant ball play from Marcus Rashford. This is the loanee right now from Manchester United. Again, Aston Villa, Unai Emery looks like has like a game plan, a master plan, if you want to call it, where he set up his team really well. But then a player called Dewey, I can't remember, I might be butchering his name. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. Brilliant finish from him, wonder-class goal from him. Individual brilliance, as you want to call it, cuts in. And I said it, guys, PSG, second half, Luis Enrique is a ball of a manager. And I said it again, people are sleeping on this Luis Enrique. I think PSG are the biggest threat in terms of attacking threat. I think they play the best football of all the teams I've seen. Brilliant team to watch. And I don't like PSG personally. I don't like him as in the owner and stuff, what he's done to football and stuff and what he's done to French football. But listen, they've not got egos. They've not got these Mbappes and Neymars and all these big head players. And I think Luis Enrique has actually built a squad where he's made him squad by himself, lessened the ego down, and Dembele and all these, even that Nuno Mendes, the guy who everyone says Pocket Salah and all this other stuff. What a finish from him. Goes in the box, cuts in, puts two defenders on their asses, and finishes it. For me, probably team of the year contender in terms of the full 11 team of the year. Brilliant left back this season so far. Again, Kvaratskhelia, guys. Oh my God, what a goal! I wanted this guy at Liverpool, and it pisses me off. I get pissed. I'm even thinking about Shirky. I saw Shirky, obviously, as I was recording the video on Thursday. I saw Shirky score against Man United, and I seen him play. I'm like, these are ballers that we could sign. But again, it's just Liverpool, and Liverpool obviously are lastminute.com. We wait for these players to go for 80 mil and then we buy them like an idiots. But brilliant play from PSG. Nothing much to say on that side of it. Fair credit to Luis Enrique again. For me, one of the best teams, if not the best team in this competition so far when I watched them. Fair credit. Nothing much to say. Obviously, we wait for Aston Villa when they go to their ground. And we'll wait to see. And I can't wait. Actually, that game's going to be a good game too. Because 2 goals back for Aston Villa. Who knows? Anything could happen. But obviously, again, we've seen weirder things happen in football. Barcelona against Dortmund. Again, I was watching this game. I can't lie to you. Barcelona cooked Dortmund. Obviously, there was the 2 early chances, the counter-attacks again. I think, I can't remember the striker for Dortmund. He's a donkey. I'm not going to lie. It could have been a different game if we pushed them 2 chances away. I think Barcelona, Hansi Flick needs credit again. Implemented his system, played this with high line, sticks with his goal in the competition. Rafinha could have been offside. I think he was a bit of an arsehole thing to do because Kovacic is at the end of the day, he's a Barcelona Academy player, again, the first goal in a big game, again, in the quarterfinal, especially being that young. It was a big moment for him, and then Rafinha stole it, and I thought it was a bit, at the end of the day, like what they say, if you're an attacker, you got to guarantee the goal, and he guaranteed it. But a second, I can't remember, obviously, because I was watching 2 games at the same time. The second goal, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the second goal. I think it was Lewandowski. I think it was Rafinha. Again, brilliant play from him. Came in from across. And then he headed on to Lewandowski. And then third goal again, cut back. Just a good finish. And then Yamal, brilliant finish from him. And again, this kid, Yamal is one wonder. We know he's a generational player. So again, nothing much to say. I think this tie is done. So Barcelona, whoever wins that, Inter Milan or Bayern. So I can't wait to see that game. Yeah, obviously, again, fair credit to Barcelona. Again, for me, I said it, them and Liverpool were the favourites when obviously the bookies came out and stuff. So Barcelona, again, really, really beautiful football in terms of attacking, but defensively, I think you can get midfield-wise, beautiful. Frankie de Jong and Pedri. Pedri, I think he should be in Ballon d'Or contender, if I'm being honest. I think he should be in the top 3 in the Ballon d'Or contender list, because that guy, he's really underrated when it comes to the Barcelona team, and influential, big time in terms of that midfield too. So yeah, fair credit to Barcelona. Nothing much to say. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap it up from there. Obviously, again, the Arsenal game, I can't lie to you. What a result from Arsenal. Fair credit to Arsenal. But again, as I'm going to say, I only congratulate the team that wins the competition. I can't congratulate Newcastle, and I was gonna congratulate whoever wins the Europa League or the Conference League and the FA Cup. But listen, I gotta give massive shout because I give Arsenal zero credit. Zero respect in terms of winning that game and stuff and all that. But no one expected this to happen to Real Madrid, the kings of this competition, the European heritage got knocked out of them. Like what Mourinho says. Mourinho says heritage Israel, and I agree with that. But listen, is Arsenal their bogey team 3 out of times, and Arsenal played Real Madrid, beating them 0 times. So again, guys, that second leg, I'm not saying I am gonna do a prediction video for that. Obviously, I'm not saying Real Madrid are out yet. I can't think that. I'm not joking. I can't think that because I've seen Liverpool, I've seen Man City, I've seen Chelsea, I've even seen Bayern Munich, the best teams that have in the past 10 years and decades of brilliant teams and squads. And we saw Real Madrid lose to Sheriff, and they went to go win the Champions League. So anything's possible in this competition. Like I did say, anything Arsenal could beat Real Madrid. We've seen weirder things happen. So it was shocking. But yeah, nothing much to say. For me, as I'm predicting right now, I think for me, who it looks like is going to be in the final, for me, it looks like it's going to be Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain in the final. That's just my early prediction who's going to make the final right now. But yeah, guys, this is for me the best competition of all competitions. That's just, I know that might be a bullshit a bit of a bullshit comment to make, but it's just my personal opinion. This is the reason why I think it's the best competition. But yeah, guys, you obviously again look out for the Premier League results video. Obviously, like I said, I think the tie is pretty much done. So the Champions League and the top 5 race will be looking good towards the end of the season. So I can't wait for that. Also, when the Club World Cup thing happens, with Chelsea, Real Madrid, and I think Man City and all the other teams that obviously include into that stupid competition, which I don't understand. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up from there. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, stay notified for any coming videos. Like the video, again, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Just gets the video out there. Just share the video too. Just, again, sharing the video gets more people just to hear my opinions. If they disagree, they disagree. Anyone can have an opinion. I come on social media and all these other things. People are going to talk shit, and I'm thick-skinned. Thank God by that. Obviously, I thank God for that too. So, yeah, guys, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.